Okay, here we are at White Brothers Music in Bath, Michigan, working on an interesting violin handmade by R.M. Pickett. There, I'll show you the label here. R.M. Pickett in his 93rd year in Ionia, Michigan, 1903. So the fellow that made this, R.M. Pickett, was born in 1810. Unfortunately, someone along the way got a hold of it and drilled a hole in the back and kind of ruined it. Beautiful, nice piece of curly maple. We've just glued this one crack. We'll take the clamps off now, so you can see how this went together. And the crack we are just glued was created by probably the same person that drilled this hole in the back. You can see there's a impression from a nut that was tightened down, so the washer. My theory is that somebody tried to put a pickup in it, or a sound post that was not moved, because it's right in the sound post position. So that person that worked on this before also put a nail in it, which is what caused this crack right here. They drove a nail right through the back and cracked it. They also put a screw in up here. You can see that screw there, which made it very difficult to get the back off, because it was screwed down halfway through the button, so we couldn't tell it was a screw. It looked like a pin, a wooden pin. So we'll get rid of that. And we've got this other crack to glue that someone tried to glue before and messed that up. But a couple of the unusual things about this. First of all, there's no upper corners, just lower corners. So this is a unique design. And the purfling is not purfling at all, but kind of just a decorated ink drawing of dots and dashes, or circles and dashes. Same on the back. He's also signed it on the inside of the top here. R.M. Pickett, maker, 1903. The other interesting thing is the neck joint. It's a combination of two different styles. Typically there's a mortise like that, a keyhole style mortise. And the other method is to stick the ribs into the side, but you don't usually see both. The sticking the ribs into the side is usually when you have a one-piece neck block, like the Saxons in Germany would do. This is all loose down here too, the end block. And I might as well take these strings off. Oh, there goes the nut. We'll have to reset that as well. Interesting plastic pegs, which is pretty rare too. I've not seen very many of those because they don't function very well. So we'll be replacing those with ebony. I don't know why somebody put a end pit in there, but that's also plastic. So we'll get rid of all this plastic stuff. Oh, there's still a gut string in there. Yeah, so this was made in Ionia too. I don't know if I mentioned that. Number 254 it says on there. Ionia is about 30 miles from here, 30, 40 miles. looks like a commercially made tailpiece of hardwood, not ebony, so we may replace that as well. Maybe not though, since it came with the instrument. It's got the old-fashioned gut strings, sheep gut, although they call it cat gut, it's really sheep. There was a town in France called Gat, which was famous for their gut strings, so the name Gat gut got confused with cat gut. It's really sheep gut. So naturally the saddle fell off as well, so got a lot of work on this. Thankfully the top is complete and secure, no cracks. Base bar is kind of small, but it looks functional. And apparently somebody goobered this top up here. I don't know what they're trying to do, to color it or fill the hole, but we'll have to address that issue as well. But an interesting violin, kind of a unique scroll design as well. So we'll make another video when we get to the next step on this Pickett Violin from 1903 in his 93rd year. Thanks for watching.